Hi moms, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you today's strategy. It is short, it is sweet, and I guarantee it's going to change the way that you have conversations with your children, especially tough conversations revolving around what's going on, the virus and all the things that we're seeing in the news. You're going to say to yourself, how come I did not think about that? I think so. I really do. But first, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Mirella. I am a life coach and I'm mom, hence why I'm called the Life Coach Mom. We know that the coronavirus is on everybody's minds, our minds as moms, as well as our children. They have questions. We should definitely be prepared to have answers, factual answers. This strategy that I'm going to share with you is a great way to do that. And it's basically 2 words, and these are going to be your 2 prompts in these conversations that you can have with them moving forward. First is going to be the unfortunately, and then we're going to balance that with the well, fortunately. So for example, your child comes to you and they have sort of this worst case scenario in mind. What is going to happen to me if I catch it? Or mom, what's going to happen if you or dad catch it? Or my sibling is infected by it. Are they going to die? So this is where we can come in and affirm. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that are infected with this virus and some people are dying. But fortunately, this is where we balance the conversation, right? Because we don't want to get stuck in just the unfortunate part. But fortunately, not everybody dies. And we're seeing that all demographics are not being affected equally. So that's a great response, to be able to answer their question, meet them where they're at, satisfy their curiosity or what it is that they're entertaining in their minds, and we can do that in a very balanced approach. Honesty, I'm such a big advocate of full disclosure. If they're bringing something up, that's when we need to be talking about it. Let's not shy away from the hard stuff. Let's not dismiss it and overlook it. Now, you may disagree with my approach on this, and I'm going to trust you with that because you know your kids best. What I want to offer you is a prompt for you to either vocalize, so you could say unfortunately and then balance it with fortunately, or use it sort of as an internal prompt in your mind. Like, use it organically and sparingly, but at least it's helping you take control of the information that you want to share. So our kids are home. They're afraid. They're listening to things. They're listening to what their friends are saying. They're probably getting glimpses of what the news is saying, and we don't know what they're thinking. We think we know what they're thinking, but we're not them. So I would suggest always take your cues from them. What is it that's concerning them? And at that point, when they bring it up, then you have an opportunity to answer them factually. Let's base our responses on facts, not our emotions that get wrapped around the facts. Yes, not everybody is surviving, but fortunately, a lot of people are. So find ways to be able to present the positive. And what we're doing, moms, is teaching them to be able to look into the eyes of a crisis, of a struggle, and be able to learn how to manage their own emotions. I think moms, we try our best to protect our kids. We don't want them to feel any kind of pain or struggle or internal struggle. But I want to challenge you on that. I want to say, why not? Why not help them manage when that internal struggle comes up, when those thoughts come into their minds? And this, my friends, moms, this is what great leaders do. They ground themselves in reality, in what is. They don't shy away from the facts. The mark of a good leader, and moms, you're leaders, whether or not you realize it or you call yourself that, you are leaders in your home. You are leaders over your children. So good leaders don't shy away from what's real, from what's happening, because kids know. They have an intuition. Whether or not you're giving them the information, they get a sense of what's going on. So let's validate that by sharing the truth, giving them the facts. But good leaders not only stop there, they cast vision for the future. They cast vision for what's next. So that's what we need to do, moms. Acknowledge where we're at, but then also have the ability to speak to what will come, how we will get through this. But you see how rooting yourself in reality gives you credibility, because you're not shying away from what we all know is happening. No, and we're not afraid to face those things and to talk about those things. If this is what is on our kids' minds, then consider that an invitation to a conversation. Everything that comes against us is an opportunity to teach them our process for dealing. And that's the best thing we can do, is that we can prepare them and we can process these things together. So unfortunately, yes, many people are sick. But fortunately, we're taking the precaution. We're doing what's necessary. We're washing our hands. We're staying indoors. So unfortunately, yeah, it's a scary thing out there. But fortunately, you have a mom that loves you. You have a family that's here, that's taken care of you in the past and will take care of you with whatever comes. We are a family and we're in this together. So moms, let's do our best to affirm for our kids the good and what you promise to rise to in the event that this were to infect your family in some way. I hope that you found this strategy helpful. I hope you found it encouraging, and I hope that you yourself will put it to use and let me know how it goes. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you like this kind of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.